I hate to break it to you, Dixie, darling, but your uncle is waging a full-scale war to break up you and Ted for good. Oh, I'm so mad I could just throw mud. He's even dragged Brian into his lowly plot.
Well, I don't think Brian would do something like that.
Well, of course not. That boy doesn't have
You
the
just
devious
zip
bone
it
in
and
his
you
body.
keep it zipped. Now, you have already admitted your guilt, mister.
I didn't say anything about involving...
You said you never want to see my son near your niece again. I heard it with my own ears.
She's exaggerating again.
I will exaggerate your head if you don't fess up. You are hell-bent on keeping my miracle boy away from the woman that he loves. Now, fate has given them another chance, Palmer. Most people are never that lucky, and yet you just are bound and determined to smash it to smithereens. You have been meddling ever since Ted got back.
Can't blame me for everything.
Yes, why not? Nobody else has done a thing.
Well, you insinuated yourself in this whole mess.
Oh,
Really-
the two of you just shut up. Just for a minute, please. Stop it.
Oh, she'll come home, I promise. Wave bye-bye to Mama. Wave bye-bye to your Mama. Say wave bye-bye. But never wave like this. Always the Queen of England thing. Like this, right, okay? You sure? Yes, your mom's going away for a little bit, but while she's away, you and I are going to have F-O-N. Fun. Yes, what do you want to do first? I want to play with the chocolate egg. Can I have some of that? Num, 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 num. Here we go. Oh, no, Edmund, look, it's too early. I don't want to deal with this, all right?
It's a good Chandler imitation. How long did it take to perfect it?
What's that supposed to mean?
It means you're doing a Dixie. And Brooke. What Adam just did to Dixie. Only worse. At least Adam never tried to go to bed with his son's mother so he could steal his kid.
You should be thankful that Jamie's here.
I'm always thankful for that. How about you?
Hey, look, here's your best girlfriend.
Pumpkin. Oh, I know. We're going to the park.
I'm going to the park to play. He's missing Brooke already. Did she tell you I'm going to be around filling in for
Yes,
a couple
he told me
days?
that I'm only to help you when you need me.
Okay, terrific. Do me a favor. Just make sure that if he starts to get cold, he's still getting over the sniffles, put on the jacket, okay?
I sure will.
I'll see you later, Pumpkin.
Bye-bye, Daddy.
See you later. Give me a...
We'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Let me make one thing perfectly clear to you, okay? Whatever happens between me and Brooke is none, I repeat, none of your business. Am I getting through to you?
Oh, you're getting to me, all
Good.
right?
Then you take all your little theories about why I'm interested in Brooke and you take them somewhere else, because personally I'm not interested.
You know, Brooke has never left Jamie with a stranger before.
I'm not a stranger, I'm his father.
Oh, yeah, right. His father. Well, let me tell you something. Genes don't count for 2 cents with a 2-year-old. Now, Brooke doesn't know you and
Brooke
Jamie
knows
doesn't know you.
exactly who I am.
Yeah, well, she's confused. She has to be, otherwise she'd give you a restraining order.
Legal action? Gee, Edmund, that sounds kind of funny coming from a guy that managed to screw up his entire life by kidnapping his brother's fiancée.
You may be his father, but I was the man in his life
Well, that's
for a long time
good
before
thing
you
that's
came
over,
back.
Edmund, because you're not necessary anymore. Daddy's home, okay?
For how long?
Hang around and find out. Just don't do it here.
Listen, what kind of satisfaction you gonna get out of ruining Brooke's life like you ruined Dixie's?
The two of you are driving me absolutely crazy. Why do you do this? Why do you feel so compelled to interfere in my life? Should Dixie be with this man or with that man? Should she cut her hair or shave herself bald? Would it be all right with you if I made some decisions every once in a while? Or don't you trust me enough to make up my own mind?
Of course we do.
It's not about that.
I'm concerned.
We both are.
Yes, you've been to hell and back.
Back? When did I get back?
Honey, I'm just involved because I care about you. You know that.
Well, Opal, I could use a little less caring and a little more trust.
I trust you. I do. It's him I'm not so sure about.
Well, I'm sure that I know what's best for my niece.
As long as it goes with your master plan.
Your plan is no good at all, let
And
me
a
tell you
pig's
that.
eye.
Would you stop it? For crying out loud, I am not your child. I'm not your responsibility.
You're a Cooney.
If I changed my name, would that make any difference? Now, I don't care what you think about me and Tad, good, bad, or indifferent. All that matters is that I'm going to make the choice about what is best for me and Junior. And if you cannot live with that, if you can't at the very least respect my decision, then we really can't see each other. Look, now, that is not a threat. That is just a natural fact. think about it. Brian, what can I do for you?
I got a call to come over.
Well, I wonder who could have made such a call, Palmer. Who do you suppose called Brian?
I did.
Hey, Squirt, come here. I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? Huh?
Good.
Oh my God. So have you been practicing your soccer? You been working hard?
Really hard.
Good. That's the way you get better, isn't it?
One play?
Yeah, but not in the house.
That's right, house rules.
If it's okay with your mom, we'll go outside.
Yeah, that's okay. You were showing me how to dribble that thing yesterday. I'm not very good at it, though, am I?
She is so bad.
Hey, you watch it, mister. What about you? What about that head-butting stuff that you were doing the other day?
You're not supposed to be giving away our secrets. We gotta save them for the big game.
If this young man is going outside, he's gonna need a jacket.
Come on.
In you go. Ah, right over here. Here, give it to me.
Get your jacket on.
Listen, I'll be at the office later. Give me a call. I think I can give you some help. Here you go.
You all set? Come on. Let's go out the back door. Come on. Man.
Someone open a door.
He certainly has a way with that boy.
Yes, he certainly does. But I have an appointment that I need to get to. Oh, well, would you mind keeping an eye on Junior while I'm
Oh,
gone?
don't go there. You can have a little visit with Brian. We'll
Uncle
take care of Junior.
Palmer, I have to go. And if I need to talk to Brian, I know where to find him.
You run along, honey. I'll look after Junior.
Thanks. I appreciate it. Listen, if Junior gets hungry, there's yogurt and there's fruit in the fridge, okay?
Okie dokie. Drive safe, huh?
We've settled all this, haven't we? I mean, I love you. I want you in my life and Junior's life. But if you can't leave my personal life alone, I will have to leave you alone.
So what'd you say to Brian?
Nothing.
Just now when you were helping him with Junior's coat, I saw your thin lips flapping. Now what did you say?
I don't remember. I don't know. I make a remark about the weather or something like that.
You're lying to me.
Really? No, I might have observed that there was chill in the air.
Yeah, well, there's going to be frostbite in the bedroom tonight if you don't come clean, mister.
Darling, I swear it was just small talk.
I don't even know who my love bug is anymore.
I'm the same old bug, and I'm always wild about you, always will be. I adore you. Unfortunately, I've got to get to work.
Hi, it's me. I can't come to the phone right now, so if you leave your name, number, and the time you called, I'll return your call as soon as I can. Please wait for the beep.
Yeah, come on, Tad, pick up, would you please? Are you there? It's your dear sweet mama calling. Would you pick up the phone? You know how much I hate talking on these darn machines. Where is he? Have to get that boy a beeper. Where in the ding-dang devil could he be?
You are really something, you know that? First you're a specialist on what it takes to make Brooke happy, now you're an expert on Dixie? You're a busy, busy boy. When do you find time to write, huh? Or have you just simply given that full time so you can screw around with my life?
You get off on preying on vulnerable women?
Vulnerable women. Vulnerable women. You are completely clueless, completely. There's nothing vulnerable about Dixie or Brooke. They've both been through a hell of a lot. They're tough. They're survivors. They don't have...
Maybe now, but you're not through with them yet. You see, the only reason why you're here is because Brooke has your son.
And for some twisted reason, you think that being interested in my son or his mother is wrong. It's strange, right?
Now, you know, I've seen you lay on the charm, trying to seduce Brooke. You're going to spoil Jamie. You're going to ingratiate yourselves into their lives until one day you're going to get bored and you're going to ditch both of them.
This is normally called ranting. You realize
Or maybe what you're going to do is you're going to get tired of just Brooke, which you will because you don't love her. And then you're going to ditch her and try to steal Jamie.
Edmund, creating these scenarios might be fun for you, but I got bored 5 minutes ago.
You know, thank heavens for Dixie. She cleared it up for me.
Dixie, what the hell's that supposed to mean?
I spent most of last night trying to comfort her, and she cried a lot, thanks to you.
That was you at Dixie's house?
What, you saw us? What were you doing hanging around there? What? Wait a minute. You went to Brooks because you thought Dixie was with somebody else?
It's too bad. I could have sworn that Dixie could have done better than some paranoid kidnapper.
I'm right, aren't I? That's it. That's the only reason why you went to see Brooke.
How long it's going to take you to go over the edge again? That's the real question.
You're
That's what I'm really concerned about. I don't want you around Brooke, Dixie, or Jamie. Because you're dangerous, Edmund. You're unstable. You need a lot of help. I only wish I could have been around sooner so I could have prevented you from hurting Brooke as much as you already have. Huh? As far as I'm concerned, dumping you was the best thing she ever did. Go ahead. See, it doesn't take much, does it? Fuse is already lit. Do it. Blow up. Huh? How do you think Brooke will feel about it when she finds out? It's been fun! Come on back sometime. We'll do it again. English residence, hello?
I was hoping I would not find you there.
Oh, wow, I'm really batting 1,000 today.
Oh, there I go, sounding like a meddling mama.
Yeah, well, you know what they say. The shoe fits, don't choke on it.
Well, I am as sorry as I can be. And after I say this one thing, then I promise you I will never so much as dip my toes into the still deep waters of your personal life. Never again, I promise. I'll leave you alone.
Mama, would you just get on with it?
Well, I am just surer than ever that Palmer is doing everything he can to undermine you to Dixie, including using Brian.
See you later, Gary.
Well, hello.
Do I say fancy meeting you here, or we gotta stop meeting like this?
Are you here to see the good doctor?
Oh, you bet. You too? First time?
Well, I know her, but this is my first official time.
Miss Cooney, if you could fill this out, please. I'll let Dr. Tolan know you're here.
Okie doke. Yeah, I've been putting this off.
Well, you know, after last night, we both had a lot to talk about, I'm sure.
Yep. Do you ever feel like really sick to your stomach?
All the time. But listen, even though it seems like gibberish, it makes sense.
Still, it's scary.
Well, it is scary. It's exhilarating. Excruciating. But it's worth it.
Yeah. I want to thank you a lot for listening to me last night.
Same here. I needed to talk.
It's kind of funny how we ended up being each other's port in a storm.
Who'd have thunk it?
Dr. Tolan's ready.
Oh, okay. I'll finish this later.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, I think we should stop meeting like this. It's better. I hope we both find what we're looking for. Thanks again.
On second thought, I think I'll wait for Miss Cooney.
I don't suppose new batteries would make the numbers look any better. Yes, Martha. Oh, yes, we'll send him right in. Good, that's unbelievable. Come on, what's the matter with you? Oh, Brian. Brian, I wasn't sure you'd come.
Yeah, it makes two of us.
Please, sit down.
I came straight here from Dixie's.
Uh-huh. How did that go?
Well, for a while there, with Dixie Jr. and I, goofing around about soccer, it felt like we were the Three Musketeers again. A family, It felt really, really good. And then when that feeling went away, I need your help, Mr. Cortland. I want my family back.
Well, of course you do. I'm proud that you came to me. Now, how do you see me fitting into this whole thing?
Well, I'm not really sure. I don't know. Maybe I just need somebody to tell me that I'm not crazy to want to fight for Dixie. That wanting my family back isn't insane, right?
Well, no. Family is one of the worthwhile things fighting for.
Yeah. It's weird us being on the same side like this.
I've spent a lot of time studying you, trying to find some reasons to keep you away from my niece. But everything that I found just pointed to the opposite. You're courageous, you're dependable, you're giving, and you're patient. Well, you're everything that Dixie needs. I think you and Dixie belong together.
Yeah. Well, it looks like that's not going to happen.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know about that. She hasn't filed divorce papers. That has to mean something.
All that means is that Dixie is so confused she doesn't know what she wants.
Oh, no. There are things you can do.
Well, I can't force her.
No, of course not. But you can make sure that no one else exerts undue influence. Just keep Tad away from her. He's not to be trusted. He never could be trusted.
Well, I may not be able to make Dixie love me, but I can make damn sure that Tad Martin never hurts her again.
Palmer. When are you ever going to come up with a more productive way to fill your miserable little life?
How did you get in here?
Your girl Friday's in the ladies' room powdering her nose.
Why don't you get out?
No, not yet. I think I'll stick around and try to find out whether you're half as stupid as you just sounded. I heard you were in college. Must have been misinformed. Where are you going? Opal told me all about what you're up to, but I never dreamed you'd go this low.
Why don't you see if Martha's back at her desk? If she is, have her tell you that I'm not in.
Who do you think you are to assume that you could get Dixie to do anything?
Oh, she'll come to her senses, given half a chance.
And this is how you express love for your niece? Life intervention for fun and profit? What a misguided, convoluted idea of a hobby.
Well, convoluted ideas ought to be right up your alley.
And you really intend to let this deviant tell you what to do? You say you love Dixie, and here you are trying to manipulate her feelings?
You don't know what you're talking about.
If you really want a chance with Dixie, you better wake up soon and smell what he's dishing out. Otherwise, you're just going to be in over your head.
And if you don't leave, I'm going to call the police.
Don't be a jerk. He tried this once already with Dixie's brother Will. Look what happened to him. And as far as keeping me out of Dixie's life, don't be stupid. If Dixie wanted me back and I wanted her back, there's nothing you or Palmer or anybody else in this entire town could do about it. What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? Or does he?
If you're drawing a line in the sand, I just stepped over it.
You're still here.
I am? Oh, good Lord, I am.
You're a loon, you know that?
Don't tell Dr. Tolan. She just thinks I'm marginally maladjusted.
So what are you doing here, really?
Really? Well, I owe you an apology. But first of all, let me tell you, I went and saw Brooke this morning.
That's wonderful.
No, hold your judgment. She had to go on a little trip, and she left Jamie with his father.
Ted's babysitting Jamie.
Yeah, more like grooming his heir. Yeah, after all the fuss that he made about finding you and Junior in New York City, wanting to be a father.
Apparently he still wants to be one.
But not the Junior.
Well, Jamie's his real son.
Listen, I'm sorry about trying to convince you to chase after him. I mean, you were right to tell me just no. He's an egotistical, cold, selfish, manipulative...
How do you know? You tell me, how the hell do you know what Ted is like? You don't know what he's been through. You have no idea how he's trying to put his life back together. Listen to me. I can't even believe this. What am I doing?
It's me.
I am standing here defending Tad. Oh, boy. I must be the world's biggest patsy, huh? I tend to do this, see. I tend to worry about everybody else except worrying about me.
Wow. A caring, considerate woman. Let's burn her at the stake. You're okay, Dix. You're more than okay. You've been taking care of Junior all by yourself, doing a great job.
Well, I'm trying to get my head screwed on straight so I can do a little better job of taking care of Junior. That's why I'm here to see Dr. Tolan.
How did it go?
Well, I wasn't sick to my stomach.
That's a start.
I just got to figure out a way to get in there and have some courage to really dig around and feel those feelings, you know?
You will get there.
I hope so.
Listen, I'm making a promise to you. No more snap judgments about Tad or anybody else for that matter. It's about time I finally realized that I'm nobody's white knight. Let's get out of here before they start billing us for office time.
Okay.
Listen, my stallion is parked out there, my lady, in case you need a ride.
Well, thank you very much. But I think I have my pumpkin double parked.
This isn't high school, kid. You best take your threats and stay out of my face.
Just say the word, Palmer.
I came here to tell you to get a life and to stay the hell out of mine. Finding you here was a truly pathetic surprise.
Yeah, you'd know about pathetic.
Ouch. Well, unless there are any questions, I think I should say au revoir. And Palmer, if I were you, I'd spend more time paying attention to my wife. Otherwise, you're just going to have to add her name to your long list of personal failures.
Hold it right there. All bets are off. Everything's off, buddy. Maybe you better hear why. You are a patronizing jerk with an attitude that makes me want to puke in your shoes. You've been missing in action for 2 years, and then all of a sudden you pop back into good old Pine Valley and expect everything to fall right back into place. To hell with everybody you supposedly love. As if their lives have been on hold for the past 2 years, waiting for you, Tad the Magnificent, to come back into town and to push that play button again. You strut into a room, you make some idiotic pronouncements, and we're all supposed to love you as much as you do. Or maybe we're supposed to be impressed, frightened. Of what? Of a pompous ass in some Italian suit? I don't think so. I'm not scared, and Dixie is not impressed.
Oh, none of us are.
You shut up. What would you know about Dixie? How she thinks or how she feels? Word has it, she's alone.
No. Dixie's not alone. She's with Junior. You remember Junior, don't you? Her son? The kid you haven't even barely noticed since your resurrection? You know, it's funny. Dixie used to tell me how wonderful you were with Junior, how much you loved him. What a crock. The only person you love is you.
You finished?
Now you're sniffing around Brooke. You don't love Brooke any more than you love Dixie. The only reason you're going after her is to get to Jamie. The only reason you're even giving Jamie the time of day is so that you can mold the poor kid into the spitting image of his sick, rotten father.